Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 43 of Omnifactory. As you can see, my space station has grown quite a bit since the last episode. One thing that I've done is I've expanded these guys out. There's now 64 of these in total, 32 on each side. That's generating a ton of power for us, around almost 600,000 RF a tick, even with everything running, and that's filled us up to 0.1% so far. The other thing I've been working on, so in the last episode I had most of this area already filled out, but I filled it out a little bit more. How come stuff is going? Everything should be full by now. Anyway, stuff keeps going all the time. So now I'm backlogging a lot of these things in the ME system. I've added some extra machines to do various bits and pieces because we need lots of extra stuff. Over here we started making what are these? What does this make? Oh yeah, some of the stuff that we need for the tier 9 microminer. I'm really not sure why that's going. We'll see. The other thing I've done, I'll go over there in a minute, but I want to quickly show you what I've been doing back at the main base. So one thing I've done is I've automated the what are those things called? I don't know why my textures have gone weird. It's only doors that are weird. Anyway, I upgraded all of these. These are now 64K. I started accidentally had these things going with no limiter on it, so I ended up with like 100 of almost a million of them, I think. And it filled up my 4K drive, so I made a bunch of 64Ks. I took that one out. Oops. And yeah, so anyway, I've got heaps of space there. I've also upgraded most of these things to be ZPM tier, so I can build various recipes a lot faster. The other thing I've been doing is over here I've made some these guys are making the wetware circuits with UV tier, like almost the highest tier. These are the highest tier machines you can make, right? So I've got 4 of those all making the wetware circuits because they were running out very quickly. Over here we have a bunch of stuff making different kind of crystal tier, these circuits on ZPM tier. They were over there before on like IV or whatever, and they were also running out. Down here I've got a whole bunch of chemical reactors making the stem cells. I've got like 8 or 9 of them doing the stem cells. I also have these 2 set up. These are backlogging the pistons and the motors for ZPM tier, just because I was building lots of ZPM machines and waiting for the motors and the pistons to build was kind of annoying. What else have I been doing over this area? Probably that's about the main thing. I've had to fix a bunch of machines that were like running too slow or stuff like that. So like for example, I've upgraded this thing here. This is making the glowstone, what's that thing called? Yeah, glowstone doped boules. So I upgraded that guy to I think LUV because that was going too slow as well, and we were running out of LUV stuff. Yeah, so I've been doing a bunch of stuff over here at the base, just like upgrading everything and making it run as fast as it can, because everything is really slow now, especially when I made all of those solar panels. That was like super duper resource intensive. And so you might be wondering how I made them, and this room is how. So over here we have all of the recipes for the solar panel stuff. So this is all making the bits and pieces of solar panels. We have here making all the bits and pieces of the stuff you need, all of the ingredients and things. Mostly it's taking stuff out of creative fluid tanks. These are like fluid solidifiers. So the final one of these thingies is the tier 8 solar panel. So I just backlogged 64 of them, And then they go into these machines here. So I have this guy making Wyvern solar panels. This guy's making awakened cores. I guess I'm running low of awakened cores. He makes up to 100, right? Yeah. This guy's making draconic energy cores. This guy's making draconic solar panels. Up here, this guy's making the draconic reactor core. Down here, we're making chaotic cores. So like I've backlogged 100 chaotic cores, right? So yeah, I have heaps and heaps of these guys going. This guy's making 32 chaotic solar panels. This guy's making neutronium solar panels. He backlogged 16 of them. Although for some reason I have 35. I think sometimes my ME system gets disconnected and then like this kind of thing happens. It's not a huge deal. And he's making the reactor stabilizer, which we need for the tier 9 microminer. This thing is making the plates, the microminer plates, what are they called? Fluxed plate thingy, something or other. Yeah. Over here we're making the catalysts. This is making the, what's that? The final tier 1, the conflux catalyst. I think it's this guy. No, this guy must be. Yeah, he's making the conflux catalyst. So we have all of these machines over here making all of the ingredients for the tier 9. Ooh, that's a creepy sound. Yeah, this guy here, he's making the tier 9 microminer. And we, oh, that, no, the tier 8, sorry. What does the tier 8 one get us? The tier 8 one gets us the chaos shards. Right, yes. I kind of forget where I'm up to with everything. This one's making crystal tin ingots. This one is making the tier 9. Yeah. So I have 16 tier 9s backlogged, and it's made with this thing, the universal navigator. We needed to build a UHV circuit, so that's what these machines here do. So we have this guy here making the ZPM ones, this guy here making the UV ones, and this guy here making the UHV ones. I only keep 16 backlogged. And then one of these guys is using it, yeah, to make the universal navigator. So we just keep 2 of them in stock because they're so expensive. And 2 is all you need for the tier 10 circuit. These guys were kind of slow, even with the double compressed capacitors. So I'm backlogging a huge amount of them. So that's basically going to run for ages. This guy is making the UV field generator, which ends up being one of the ingredients that goes here. So yeah, we now have the universe creation data thingy here. This guy, which we use with the tier 10 to get a heart of the universe. So that's happening over in this quadrant. This guy is fetching the, oh, it stopped, yeah. This guy's fetching the universe creation datas. So it's all ready to go once we get the next one out. And I built this one. This is going to be making our heart of the universes. So I haven't done that just yet. The thing, there's a couple of pieces, not very many actually, that I'm missing. So if we look at the recipe for the tier 10, it's actually almost the same as the tier 9. Like I already made these guys, I already made this. This is made from ages ago. I made the recipe for that for our power. So we have these guys going. So the only 2 things that I don't have is this and this. This is relatively easy. It's an IV field generator. We have all of the ingredients to make this pretty easy. And the other thing is this thing. So this is just made in a blast furnace with einsteinium and neutronium. I have infinite of that. So this is relatively easy to make too. So I think what I'll do right now is make that and come back, and we should have the tier 10 ready to go. And then we can talk about the next steps. So once I have that guy going, things get very interesting. So I'll be able to make this because this thing takes a heart of the universe. And then I'll be able to make this and this. And I ended up making these guys. So let me just quickly show you that. I was so proud of myself because the recipe to make those ultimate helmets and whatever was really complicated. So I made, you know, one each because I thought, how many am I going to need, right? But it turns out I need a lot of them. So I'm going to have to automate these, I think, because they're really painful to make. You need to make like all these different kinds of helmets, all these different kinds of helmets, all these different kinds of helmets. So I've already automated all these bits and pieces. That's easy enough. But yeah, I've got to automate making all of the helmets, which is not that difficult. It's just a bunch of crafting to do. So I actually already upgraded my my molecular assemblers. I added an extra 80 of them. That actually doubled my capacity for crafting bits and pieces. So I have, these are my first 80 that I built, and then these are the second 80 that I've just finished building, although I don't have the speed upgrades in them. These ones all have speed upgrades. I might do that as well. Yeah, so let me make the tier 10 microminer, and I'll be back. Oop, this way. There we go. All right, so I now have them being built, the tier 10s. The things that are slow at the moment is this and this. I had to speed up a bunch of circuit stuff. So if you look at my circuits, I'm missing LUV mostly. You can see them popping in, but then they're just instantly gone. And that's because lots of things are using them. Where are we? So like I need to make more of these guys. It's not running because it doesn't have the ingredients, but it's trying to run. But the main thing is actually this thing over here, making the neuro processing units. It's missing, it doesn't have enough LUV circuits yet. 7, 8, that was it. So I don't know. I've been running it for like a day-ish, and so far I have 18 hearts of the universe. So that's at least enough for us to progress a little bit further. So let's do that, I guess. I have it set up to stockpile like 128 hearts of the universe. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but making it is really, really expensive, and like all of my stuff keeps bottlenecking, and I keep expanding it, and I need more power, and it's going crazy. So I now have 8 of these guys making the wetware circuit boards. Even, I don't know, I was having trouble with power. I think I did this not that great. I could probably have them all running off the same one, but it's running now and I have decentish power coming through. Probably this would be better in space where I have all of the power right there, and because it's quite power hungry. And I've also expanded these guys even more, making stem cells. So I have my stem cell stockpile is going up, but my wetware stockpile is going down. So that should be around about 10,000, and it's not quite 10,000. So I think what I'm going to have to do first of all is build a bunch more of these guys, making the LUV circuits. This one and this one. And maybe I'll do that up in space so that I have the power to run it all. And I might also, whoops, I might also move some of this up to space as well, because that will make it go faster as well. Like I won't have to worry so much about trying to get the power to it. But we have a few hearts of the universe. So what does that mean we can make? Oops, no, I want to lock it. We can make the infinity catalyst. Do I have a recipe for it? I do. I don't have everything here though. What am I missing? Oh, look at that. We're missing EV circuits. And Lair of the Chaos Guardian. Wait, why? Oh. I don't have enough Chaos Shards? Oh boy. Why is that not going fast enough? I hope that's just missing. Oh, it's probably also because that also is going to need the neuro processing units too, right? This is the one? What does this one make? Yeah, that's running. Layer of the Chaos Guardian data. Okay, it's going. There's no other guy there yet though. These two are still both running. Yeah, he's missing the LUV field generator, which is this guy, which is probably waiting on these guys, which, as I said, is waiting on the LUV circuits. Okay, so we need to speed up the processing of the LUV circuits. Whoops. What happened there? So why don't we do that? Power. Where are we? Over here. So what do we need in here? We need sterilized growth medium and some of these guys. So let me grab a copy of some of these filters. I guess that'll do. I mean, that'll do because I can always copy more when I get there. And the sterilized growth medium, we'll need that. What are you? Nope. Okay, let's head up to space. Where can I put it? I think I have a little bit of space here. I could put 2 here. Yeah, that's fine. I can put 2 there. I need ASOC circuits. I need wetware circuit boards. I'm gonna probably have to make more of these. Oh boy. And I'm gonna need what was the other thing? Naquadah alloy wire. Okay, Naquadah, that's not being stockpiled, right? Or is it? Oh, it is. Huh, but not very quickly. Okay, let's put you there, and do I also have wetware already? Nope. You're not inserting. Okay, so I can put it there. And I need assemblers, 2 of them. Uh-oh. This is the other problem, is when I run out of circuits, sometimes I can't build stuff. The only other option I have is just to like give up for today and hope by tomorrow it's backlogged a bit more. Maybe what I can do is this guy. Let me pause this. Yeah. Let me grab a lever. I have it like set up down here to pause it properly. Once it's got 128 hearts of the universe, but I'm just gonna go like that for now. And then this will get backlogged there, and then these will get backlogged, and then the whole system should backlog up, and maybe by tomorrow I'll have this. Yeah, and then the chaos thingies will backlog, and everything will slowly backlog again, and I'll be able to progress again. But I think there's not much I can do. I have to like disable a whole bunch of stuff to stop trying to use up all my LUV circuits. Alright, I think I'm going to leave that here for today. This was a relatively short episode, even though a lot has been done. It's kind of, you know, not that interesting. It's basically just building more of the same, trying to speed things up, you know, automating bits and pieces that we've automated before. But I think what I'm going to do between episodes is get those LUV circuits going faster, try and get everything going faster and faster so that I can backlog the hearts of the universe. And also, I think I'll start on automating some of these things because we're going to need to make a lot of them for the infinity breastplates and the infinity yeah, all the infinity armor, which itself is used for the final, you know, thing that we need. But this is still a long way off. Actually, we have most of this stuff. Maybe not that one. Yeah, we don't have most of these things. Like, this is all going to have to be automated again. All of these things I have backlogged, but I don't have in the ME system. So maybe I could just grab a stack and that's enough. I don't know. But yeah. So there is a lot to do. That's fine. Creative jetpack. Yeah, see, there's a lot of jetpacks. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's probably okay, actually. So yeah, a lot of these are just, you know, crafting recipe after crafting recipe. So I'm probably going to do that between episodes as well. That means there might be another long delay between episodes. But yeah, maybe by the next one we'll be done or almost done, or who knows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.